So I want to talk about the art of negotiation and kind of explain what I've done from the time I was 23 till now. I'm actually 29, going on 30. So for me, the art of negotiation while being young and black has been a little difficult here in America. Only because, as you all know, sometimes you don't always fit the stigma, or they don't always assume that you have the personality or the skill or the qualifications. So, one thing that I've always wanted to just kind of tell people about negotiating, something that my grandfather taught me and helped me understand what the best way to negotiate. And when we think about negotiation, you got to think about what is the cap on everything you negotiate, and what's the lowest that you can always negotiate. And now, when I say that, we'll use jobs. Jobs are a great example. So we'll use McDonald's. So if an hourly job is starts at $10 to $16 an hour, most companies or most managers are trained to literally give you a set price instead of allowing you to negotiate a set price. Now, the art of the negotiation in this example and in this scenario, you would want to make sure every time you start a new job or start a new position, you always say, so I saw the highest starting rate is at $16 an hour. I have X, Y, and Z experience. That's why I think that's why I'm qualified for that rate. Is that something that might be available to me? Now, as you're kind of creating that conversation, if they say yes or no to that highest paying rate, then that's where that negotiation comes in. They're like, no, we see you have 1 or 2 years of experience. We're looking to pay that rate out for somebody with 3 years of experience. Go back to the negotiation and say, well, I might have the 1 or 2 years of experience, but I know my work ethic and what I've already produced is definitely worth that full rate. So, if you can't give me that rate, I understand. And then, let them counteract. And what that is a negotiation where you wouldn't want all your eggs in one basket if you're also going to be negotiating. So you should always have at least 5 to 10 other jobs, if not other opportunities, available to you, so that you can always have leverage to negotiate against what you should be getting versus what the companies and people are willing to give you. So the art of negotiation, again, is always going to be always trying to get the highest for yourself, which is the best for you because you owe yourself that. Or it's also going to be the lowest, where you're literally working to get the least minimum out of something instead of paying a full price. So instead of paying $100 to an online vendor, you can also ask, or not so much an online vendor, $100 to we'll just say a farmer's market. Somebody has items, the antiques that they sell, or art sculptures that they sell. So they're selling it for $100. So when we think about that negotiation is simple, and everything every day is a negotiation, and we just aren't aware of it. So with that negotiation there with the art piece for $100, you would ask them, hey, I really like that art piece, and I really would love to take it home today. How about I give you $70? They're like, no, $100 is it. All right, how about I give you it's $80? No, I said 100 is gonna do. All right. How about I give you at least $90? All right, you got a deal. And even if it's $10, something as simple as $10, negotiating back and forth and being willing to negotiate is really the true key and the helpful factor in making sure you understand, why am I negotiating and how can I negotiate this to get the best for myself and my family. Because you have to remember, if you are negotiating for yourself to get the best results for yourself, you are not only not going to get the best results, you're also going to be kept back from helping yourself, helping your future family, and potentially giving yourself what you truly deserve. And most people aren't going to give you what you deserve unless you give it to yourself. So hopefully that was helpful. That's a little bit of discussion about negotiation. If you have any questions, please like and follow, but also ask any questions. I'm here and open for any questions or forms in any way, shape, or form that I can help. I love helping people, so just hit the like button and subscribe.